Welcome to another version of Galactic Command Tarot. This is the ancient Galactic Command Tarot deck manifested by Archangel Michael for members of Galactic Command. If you are watching this, this is a psychic beacon, which means you are either one of two things. You are either an active member of Galactic Command or an inactive member of Galactic Command. If you're inactive, anything I pull from this deck won't mean anything to you. If you are active, then everything I pull from this deck will mean something to you. It'll apply to you, okay? And the simple way, and that's all it is, just a simple way to become a member of Galactic Command to activate yourself. And you've been trained for this before. So you are a member of Galactic Command, just either active or inactive. You've had all the training, you have all the weapons, the psychic powers, everything that is needed to be a member of Galactic Command. Other than that, you are not on the fifth dimensional world like me. So the simple way is just to say, of my own free will, I volunteer for service with Galactic Command. And that is it. And then Galactic Command does all the rest. Okay, and one of the things, I have a bunch of items in front of me. And what they are is cigarette lighter, a couple cigarette lighters, multi-tool, simple jackknife, simple pocket knife, and a Leatherman. Now the reason these are here is because I want you to know that as members of Galactic Command, you are trained to actively arm yourself with actual 3D implements. Now these are just ordinary implements, so they're no firearms or nothing like that. These are just regular things you can pick up basically anywhere. But here is what it really is. The lighter. All members of Galactic Command, for some reason, and the reason is to arm yourself, is that you will seek out some kind of lighter, matches, a regular Bic or anything like that. Something you want to carry in your pocket. And you just do this automatically. You don't know why. Even if you smoke or don't smoke, you have this affinity to want to carry something that starts a fire. And the other thing is knives. Even just regular multi-purpose utility knives, and that is literally just called the weapon of choice. And this is one you can get at the dollar store. It's just a jackknife, and people buy them. They don't know why. Now, for members of Galactic Command, almost invariably, they take away all these, and even with the lighters, they usually end up owning two kinds. The Leatherman and the Zippo. Why the Zippo? For this simple reason. It stays on. If you're going to start a fire, you want something that'll stay on. And those are simply called first weapon of choice, and your flamethrower. And like I said, in Galactic Command, they're just ordinary implements. Anyone can get them anywhere. You carry them in your pocket and you don't even think nothing about it. You know, Leatherman is just a utility tool. Carpenters carry it all the time. Lighters, people carry lighters all the time. You know, when I was a kid, I carried boxes of matches with me. I don't know why. Wooden matches, paper strip matches, Bic lighters, all different kinds. You know, different little rolling lighters. But in the end, we all have an affinity for, like, the Zippo lighter and the Leatherman. Don't know why. But those are the ones we usually carry. Okay? And like I said, doesn't seem like much for weapons, right? Unless you're a member of Galactic Command. Like I said, think of everything else out there. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, heaven, hell, angels, demons, God, Satan, the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, aliens, goblins. All these things, think of them as 100% real, and somehow, it all makes sense that they're all here. Now, you're sitting there thinking, well, what good is a lighter or a jackknife to, like, a vampire or a werewolf, right? Well, it's absolutely no good for a human. And if you are a human, you're absolutely correct, it isn't. But for members of Galactic Command, it is the silver bullet. It is the crucifix. You light that thing up, or you pull out that jackknife, it is just as good as a silver bullet. It is just as good as a crucifix. You know, you go in close, and you can do some damage on a werewolf. You know, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying keep your distance. You know, it'll look at you, you look at it, and you stay away. It's more for self-defense, okay? So let's get into what we're doing here. We're members of Galactic Command. This is the Ancient Galactic Command deck, manifested by Archangel Michael for the Twinflame Journey. Everything in here applies to you. I am very psychic. I'm picking up a lot of things right now, and let me see. Just off the top of my head, there's a girl wearing like a male's Argyle sweater. She has a white top on, her hair sort of blondish brown in a ponytail, and she's thinking about schools. And I keep saying that it's the third letter. That is the school you should go to. Okay. We shuffle the deck. Now, in accordance with the ancient way you do tarot, cut the deck with your left hand 3 times. 1, 2, well, 2 times, 3 decks. Then you put the bottom one onto the top like this, and you deal from the top. So let's get started and see what you have. Today is the 13th episode, or number 13 for Galactic Command Tarot. And I was just thinking of this card, so I guess it's a psychic slip, because it is number 13, the Scorpio card. I prefer Scorpio. I gotta honor his request to be called Scorpio. but we will say it just for those out there. This is the death card, but this is how Scorpio looks. And I was actually thinking of digging this card out before we showed all the implements that we carry as three-dimensional beings. I still do carry the Zippo and the Leatherman with me, but you know, the Leatherman I kind of put to the side, and I just kind of carry this one for the keys to my locker in there. That's the dollar store one, you know. But this is Scorpio. Very nice fellow. He has a purpose, a job, function. Now, what he's here for is he is saying that you are at the very beginning. Your old life is ending, and you are on the twin flame journey, whether you believe it or not. He's here. He's saying that you are on the twin flame journey. He's a very nice guy. A lot of people are afraid to talk to Scorpio, and you know, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, it's the angel of death. Who wants to call upon the angel of death and sit down and drink coffee and eat donuts with him, right? But if you can get past that and you tell him you're from Galactic Command and you have a real serious conversation, not too serious, a little bit lighthearted, but not too frivolous either. You know, he has a lot of work to do. So if you ever feel like just saying hi, go ahead. You know, but you are actually talking to Scorpio. If you call out that name and you envision him looking like this and talking back to you, he's there. And one of the things in our training that we took when we volunteered, you know, the thousands of us that did this, was this. If you feel like you are talking to somebody, then you are talking to somebody. If you feel you can hear them talking back to you, they are talking back to you. It's just that way. It's like the imagination is the language that connects you. And it's a wondrous, wondrous world when you can go back to the point of believing in the impossible, which is what the twin flame journey is like. You know, we'd like to think that it isn't impossible. It's very hard, very, very hard. And Archangel Michael proved that it could be done. He proved by having everything erased. When he decided to go on the twin flame journey, he had to be born. He had to figure out he wasn't a human. He had to raise his vibrational frequency to become part of Galactic Command. He had to raise it high vibrational to the point where he was able to talk and touch the angelic realm and figure out who he was when they told him he was Archangel Michael. And then his twin flame journey ended when he finally was able to hold his twin flame in his arms. And that was the end of the twin flame journey. And of course, Scorpio is part of the twin flame journey. Renewal, rebirth, going away with the old and bringing in with the new. That's a good card to start with, especially since I told you that we are a race that just automatically arms ourselves. The Ace of Wands. This is Major Laura Somerset of Galactic Command. And this is the Ace of Wands, which means action. So, You have someone on your side from Galactic Command right now, like 10 times on your side. You know, you have a big mob protecting you. You know, this is something that's on your back. I can hear you saying, yep, yep, yep. So that's what this means. So don't worry about it. Whatever actions you're taking is part of the twin flame journey. You know, don't worry about it. Think logically. This is action, so you want to move forward with a little bit from your heart, a little bit from your head, a little bit from your emotions, and take the action. The Ace of Swords, Archangel Wendy, Christmas angel. This is the angel that most people think of when they think of the angel on top of a Christmas tree. She is a Christmas angel. She was one of the personal bodyguards of our Lord Jesus Christ when he was born. She walked 10 paces behind him, or about 30 feet, for the whole length of his life. There were 3, might as well call them guardian angels, but their real name is shock troopers. Shock trooper angels were the very first angels created by the Almighty God. They're the ones that wear, you know, like the knights in shining armor type of thing, with the big wings and the swords. You know, very powerful. And she is the one with thoughts. So you now have Archangel Wendy and Major Laura Somerset, both of the what's considered to be the angel family, which is the high-ranking family in the angelic realm. And they're both working on your side, like swords, the Ace of Swords, which is thoughts. So now you have thoughts and action and renewal. You literally have 2 angels and a member of Galactic Command right now working with you. The Sun, success, happiness. It's literally what you would consider, this is as close as it gets to having a dream come true. In it, look, you have aircraft carrier, and you have battleships, and you have angels orbiting around the sun. You know, literally keeping an eye on the earth, keeping an eye on the solar system, and the angels in there as well. And is there any coincidence that there's 2 angels on the deck here and 2 angels in the card? You have literally 2 major arcanas here. This means move forward. It's time to relax a little, loosen up. You know, there's a lot been on your plate, but at this moment right now, you are going to be in a place where you can almost feel like you're on vacation. And it's a good time to be alive. It really is. You have a lot of good cards on there. Aces, the Star, and of course Scorpio. A lot of people are wondering, why is Scorpio so wonderful? One day you'll realize just how wonderful Scorpio is. And finally, the 9 of Cups. It's like she's guarding and saying, are you ready to pass? I'm not supposed to let anybody come through here until they're ready. Are you ready to pass? She has her wand, which means she's ready for combat. She has her pistol, but it's not drawn. And she's not in an unhappy mood. And she's not in an angry mood. She's in a balanced state. She's guarding a door, and she says, are you ready to pass? Are you ready to go forward? This is it. You know, look. green fields, green pastures, happiness, the sun, the stars. Everything's out there. Are you sure you want that? This is what you want, right? I'll let you pass. Cups, emotions, the heart. Follow your heart. You have lots of angels and lots of galactic commands with you. Only one, and it's a page, a guard, page of cups. He says, are you ready to follow your heart? Are you ready? And this is just a minor arcana, which means it's a minor decision. It can take place within the day, hour, sometime within the next week, but it's just something you need to do yourself. And when you do, all of this opens up for you. And that's how it is. And we usually don't do this, but let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Strength. Another angel. Another member of Galactic Command telling you, move forward. And that's what she's doing. It's a young girl moving forward out in the middle of nowhere. But it's a prosperous middle of nowhere. The sun is shining, the grass is green, the sky is blue, and she's moving forward happily. All these things. It's the Twinflame Journey. It's saying, take it. That person is out there. That's really what it's saying. You have 1, 2, 3 major arcana that's showing you what's going on. Major characters from the angel family, major characters from the celestial realm, and big power helping you out. Yeah, that's what that means. So that's your reading, and good luck. You might have some of these items in your possession already. If not, they're easily available anywhere. So I wish you good luck, and I will talk to you later.